Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Cookie Janis, and today I'm going to be doing a soft glam tutorial, and I'm going to be featuring MAHRII Cosmetics. I'll link their website in the description box below, and make sure to check them out on Instagram as well. So I already outlined my brows with my brow pomade. And so now I'm just going to be using my Loreal concealer just to define my brows. And I'm also going to make sure to list all the products I'm using, and as well as the website link to where you can purchase them. And so after I'm done outlining them, I'm just going to use a beauty blender to blend the concealer into my skin. And so I'm not going to do a detailed video on this. If you'd like to see a detailed video on this, just make sure to just comment below, and I'll see how many people are interested in that. But I'm using a brush right now just to make sure that the line is accurate. So now I'm going to go ahead and add more concealer to my eyelids, and so I'm just going to drag it down to where I'm gonna have the eyeshadow on. And so you can see I'm using a brush to drag the concealer down to my eyelids right now, and you just want to make sure to blend that in really well. So after you blend in the concealer, you want to take a translucent powder and put it on the brush and just dust it around your face. And this is going to help to make sure that the concealer is not moving around your face. So I'm going to take the MAHRII Cosmetics palette, and this palette is really pretty. I like the design. I'll make sure to link it in the description box below. And so I'm just opening up the palette, and you can see it has many different colors. So I'm going to be using my MAHRII brush to apply this eyeshadow. And so I am going to take the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm just doing this so it's going to be easier for me to blend in the shade. And so this is just a transition shade for me. I'm putting it right above my eyelids, and so now you can see that I'm blending it really well. You have to blend it well so it looks seamless, and I just want this look to look very soft. I don't want it to be too harsh. So I'm taking the pink shade in the palette, and I am putting it on my eyelids, and I'm just making sure to blend it with the transition shade I used before this. And so it's a pink shade. It's a little dark but not too dark. So with this palette, there are different names for each shade. So I'm going to make sure to add a list of the steps I took to create this look, and so you'll be able to see the name of the shade I used. And so I'm just making sure to blend that pink shade really well with the transition shade. So there's a shade in the palette that is a shimmer pink, and so I'm going to put that shade on my eyelids. And since I want this look to look very soft, I'm not going to put too much. I just want a little bit of it on my eyelids, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out again. So there's a dark brown shade in the palette, and so I'm going to take just a little bit of that shade and I'm going to blend it out with the transition shade again. I just want to make it a little darker so it can look a little like a smoky eye, but it's not going to be a smoky eye at all. I just want to make the transition section a little darker, so you can see me blending it right now.
MAHRII beats.
So I went ahead and added my lashes and did my eyeliner off camera. So now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm using the orange shade. I'm using this as a corrector just to correct all the dark spots on my face. And so I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender. I'm going to be taking my primer and I'm putting this around my face, and this is going to help my makeup last longer, and it's also going to help fill in my pores just so my foundation can look very soft and seamless. So I'm going to take my Fit Me foundation and I'm just going to put it around my face. I'm also going to be using my beauty blender to blend this foundation to make sure that my foundation looks even throughout my face. I love this foundation because it's just $5 to $6. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it on Amazon. I will make sure to also add a link to where you can get it on Amazon. I believe it's cheaper to get it on Amazon. So after I blend out my foundation, I'm going to be using my Loreal concealer, and I'm going to put this under my eyes and on the bridge of my nose and on my chin and then my forehead, and I'm just doing this to contour my face. And when you do this, you want to make sure to blend it really well, and after you blend it, you have to add a powder to it, a setting powder. I used the Laura Mercier powder to set my face. And so after that, I took my bronzer, and so now I'm just adding bronzer on my forehead, on my cheeks, and on my jawline. I'm also going to add it around my nose, just on the sides of where I was contouring my nose. And this is just going to help make my face look slimmer. So now I'm just adding a little bit of bronzer around my face, just on my forehead and my cheekbones. And so I'm also going to go in with a little bit of mascara to put on my lashes. And I'm also going to make sure just to put a little bit, because I'm already wearing lashes, so I don't want to put too much. And I'm going to use my MAHRII brush again and put a little bit of that transition shade under my eyes, just to make the makeup look more glammy. So I'm going to go in with a highlighter from MAHRII Cosmetics again, and so I'm going to put it around my cheekbones. So I'm starting off just putting a little bit. I don't want to put too much at once. So I'm going to go ahead and add a setting spray to my brush, and I'm going to dab just a little on my face because I don't want it to look too glammy, just a little bit. I just want a little bit of a highlight. So I have two lipsticks from MAHRII Cosmetics. I'm going to try the two different lipsticks. I'm just looking for something that looks a little dark red but not too dark red. And so I'm going to try the first one on my bottom lip and the second one on my top lip. And so I'm going to pick the one that I want to rock with this look. I personally like this one, but I think I like the other one better. So you will see that in a second. So I decided to go with the top lip. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe the bottom lip. I'm going to use a Wet n Wild tissue paper. I'm sorry, it's not tissue paper, it's a wet wipe. So I'm just taking off that lipstick and I'm going to go back with the same lipstick I used at the top. So this is going to be the end of this look. If you have any questions for me, make sure to comment below and subscribe to my channel, like this video, make sure to share this video with your friends, Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.